Welcome to all. Now we will see the applications of plant genomics and genome databases. Genomics refers the studying and characterizing the physical nature and function of the whole genome of an organism. In general, two types of genomics are there. One is called structural genomics. The structural genomics refers the complete and precise elucidation of the DNA sequence of a representative haploid genome. Another one is called functional genomics. Studying and analyzing the transcriptome and associated genes are called as functional genomics. Generally, entire range of transcripts produced by a genotype is analyzed in functional genomics. So the genomics are widely useful and have several applications in crop improvement. We can use genomics knowledge for construction of genetic map and construction of physical maps, and useful for whole genome sequencing, development of ESTs, and useful for QTL analysis. We can use it for comparative genome mapping, parallel analysis of gene expression, genome-wide expression profiling, transcriptional profiling, and reverse genetics are the applications of genomics in crop improvement. Genome databases. Translating the vast genomic data necessitates the development of bioinformatic tools and advanced database, and these are carefully integrated and curated and serve as a tool for the crop improvement to a specific crop. There are so many databases are available online. Some of them freely available, some of them we have to get license. Now we will see certain genomic databases and what information they are carrying. So first one is called Gramine. Gramine is an ensemble based genome viewer and database hosting the information for cereal crops such as rice. And another database is called Plant GDB. It contains more than 70 plant species information. PLASA, it have comparative plant genomics database for several genotypes, several species. PanZ is a genomic diversity germplasm collections, and it contains genetic data, trait, phenotypes, and allelic variations are carried out in PanZ. Especially it is containing for maize. Another database is called Mendel. It contains plant gene nomenclature databases, and it aims to develop common nomenclature for sequenced genes based on gene families. And it contains information on the gene name, synonyms, accession number, gene product, and expression mode. NCBI is another database called National Center for Biotechnology Information Center. It contains genome databases comprised of 16,326 species and are sorted by kingdom, group, and subgroup levels. Plant Genome Database Japan. It contains wide range of DNA markers and linkage databases. Compile the information from small databases and literatures, and information of the organisms, markers, and genome specific data. Another database is called Phytosome. It is a plant comparative genomics database used for phylogenetic nodes construction. And plant rDNA database is the database containing nearly 300 plant species from more than 600 publications. Plant GDB Genome Browser is another database, displays gene structure and transcript, EST and cDNA. And PTG base is another database, have tandem repeated genes in plants, and it comprises 39 plant species and 54,130 tandem repeats reported in the database. Gene cluster contains 129,652 genes. And some of the species focused databases are also available. The grain genes mainly focusing Triticaceae family, crop, oats, and sugarcane. Maize GDB mainly focus on maize, and Orisa base dedicated for rice, and wheat genome.info is carrying essential information for wheat, and Brassica info focusing on mustard, and legume information system focusing on legumes, and Sol Genomics Network focus on tomato, potato, brinjal peppers such as Solanaceous crop, and bean ref focusing Vigna species, Fasciola species, and soya base especially focusing soybean. Now we will see example plant genomic database, plant genome database Japan or PGDJ. So once we enter, we can see the main page and we can see the resource for plants and marker QTLs and orthologs and database searches are available. Now we will go with marker QTL sources. Let's explore what is present. So it is DNA marker search for breeding. So trait linked DNA markers. We have to select species for here we select any crop we select for Allium cepa and disease fertility. So the markers are available for fertility associated and others. Fertility. Now search. So we can get 7 kinds of markers which are linked with fertility. So the region associated with restorer of fertility locus in Allium cepa, and we have certain markers name, and this is the type of markers. For example, this indel means insertion deletion markers, caps marker cleaved amplified polymorphic sequence markers, and SCAR markers and ALP markers are available. And here their genetic distance also present. So it is less than 0.05 centimicron means it is highly precise one, and in other case close to its loci also present such as close to MS loci, and here this one is OPT is 1.5 centimorgan. So now we will check any one of the markers. So one SCAR marker we will go. So this is RNS 357 marker, and you can see the forward primer sequence and reverse primer sequence. The F3S2 is forward sequence and R3S2 is the reverse sequence. So once we get this sequence, we design the primer and we perform extract genomic DNA from different genotypes of Allium cepa and analyze the marker score data to associate with incorporation of fertility trait through marker assisted selection procedures. So in such way, these databases are helpful for us to save a lot of time. Just we identify specific primers which are associated with a specific trait and we can use it for marker resisted selection for crop improvement purpose. Thank you.